Hey, so it's Judy. I'm following up on the live video that I did just now, showing you basically all the parts that I have going into my chili today, using the Pampered Chef chili mix and following their instructions generally. An onion, a pound of ground beef, can of beans, a can of diced tomatoes, and water, and the chili mix is what goes into it. Now I modified mine. I have more meat than it called for, so I doubled most of it. Still just used the one onion, but everything else I'm doubling. So the first thing I did was I browned off the onion, which I was doing while I was live, and then now the chili meat is pretty much browned off. So now I can do like I told you I would do, which is I took the chili mix, put it into this container with really hot water, and then I mixed it up, and it can go in here this way. What that does is it makes sure it's better distributed instead of it all just sticking to a couple of pieces of it. Now, it also calls for a per pound of meat, it calls for 1 can of undrained diced tomatoes, and because this is two pounds, I'm using 2 cans. And the same is true. It calls for pinto beans or black beans, and so I'm adding those to my chili as well. And this is the Pampered Chef colander. They have a couple of different kinds. And so that's all of it. So what you do is you just let it simmer and cook down. And as I mentioned, if I think that this gravy is still too thin once it's cooked down, what I'm going to do is add a little bit of a cornstarch slurry to it, and it'll thicken right up. So that's it. You can add more. If you wanted to add another package of the chili mix, if you like a really strong chili flavor, you can certainly do that. But as I said, I prefer to use the stew meat because I think it makes a heartier meal. So, I hope you found this of interest. If you have any questions, give me a shout, and I'll be happy to answer any questions you have. And if you have any interest in any of the products, I'll be happy to point you to where you can find those. So, love you all. God bless. Goodbye.